I've been married for 12 years, and I need to tell you something that nobody told me before I got married. Marriage is nothing like the movies. Not even close. The movies showed us romance, grand gestures, passionate declarations of love in the rain, running through airports, perfect lighting, a soundtrack that swells at just the right moment. Real marriage? Real marriage is arguing about whose turn it is to take out the trash. It's going to bed angry because you're too tired to finish the fight. It's watching your spouse eat cereal directly from the box at 2 a.m. while standing in front of the open fridge. It's beautiful. It's messy. It's nothing like they told us it would be. And today, I want to tell you the truth about marriage. The real truth. Not the Instagram version. Not the anniversary post version. The actual, day-to-day, beautiful disaster version. Let's talk about it. The truth. Sometimes you don't even like each other. Here's what they don't tell you. You won't always be in love. Some days, you won't even like each other. There will be days when your spouse does that thing. You know, that thing. The thing they always do that drives you absolutely insane. And you'll think, how have I been dealing with this for 12 years? For me, it's the cabinet doors. My wife leaves every single cabinet door open. Kitchen, open. Bathroom, open. It's like she's allergic to closing things. I've mentioned it multiple times. For 12 years. She still does it. And sometimes, on a particularly rough day, I'll walk into the kitchen and see all the cabinet doors open, and I'll think this is it. This is the hill I die on. Cabinet doors. But here's the thing they don't show you in movies. That's okay. You don't have to be madly in love every single day. Some days you're just coexisting. And that's fine. Because love isn't a constant emotional high. Love is choosing to close the cabinet doors yourself because you know she's tired. Love is making coffee the way she likes it, even though you're annoyed about something completely unrelated. Love is showing up even on the days you don't feel particularly loving. The movies sold us passion. Marriage gave us partnership. And partnership is actually better. It's just not as cinematic. The lie. Marriage fixes everything. The truth. Marriage magnifies everything. Before we got married, people told me marriage changes everything. They were right. But not in the way I thought. I thought marriage would fix things. Like, we had some issues while dating, doesn't everyone? But I thought, once we're married, once we're committed, it'll be different. Nope. Marriage doesn't fix your problems. It puts them under a microscope. That thing that annoyed you while dating, it's going to annoy you more when you live together. When you share a bathroom. When you can't escape it. My wife is terrible with directions. Like, aggressively bad. We'll be driving somewhere, and she'll confidently say, turn left here. It's the wrong way. It's always the wrong way. When we were dating, it was kind of cute. Oh, she's so bad with directions. How adorable. Now we've been lost in 3 different states. We've added an hour to road trips because she insisted she knew a shortcut. We've had full arguments in parking lots about which way is north. Marriage didn't fix that. Marriage made it a weekly occurrence. But here's what marriage did do. It made us learn how to handle it. Now when she gives me directions, I smile, nod, and immediately check Google Maps. She knows I'm doing it. I know she knows. We've made peace with it. Marriage doesn't fix you. It teaches you how to live with unfixed things. And honestly, that's more valuable. The lie. You'll always want to spend time together. The truth. Sometimes you need space. A lot of space. In movies, married couples are always together. Always talking. Always sharing. Always connected. In real life, sometimes you need your spouse to go away for hours. Not because you don't love them, because you do love them. And if you don't get some alone time, you might actually lose your mind. My wife and I have a system now. We call it hermit time. When one of us needs space, we just say, "I need hermit time," and the other person understands. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Don't ask me questions. Pretend I don't exist for a few hours. It's not romantic, but it's necessary. Because here's the truth. You can love someone deeply and still need a break from them. You can be soulmates and still want them to go to the grocery store alone so you can watch trash TV in peace. In movies, couples who need space are growing apart. In real marriage, couples who need space are staying sane. There's a difference. The lie. Communication solves everything. The truth. Sometimes you're just going to fight about stupid things. Every marriage book, every therapist, every wise person will tell you. Communication is key. And they're right. Communication is important. But you know what they don't tell you? Sometimes you communicate perfectly and you still fight. Last month, my wife and I had a 30-minute argument about whether a hot dog is a sandwich. A sandwich. We both communicated our points clearly. We listened actively. We used "I feel" statements. We still disagreed. Passionately. For the record, a hot dog is not a sandwich. It's a taco. I will die on this hill. Marriage isn't about never fighting. It's about fighting fair. And sometimes fighting about absolutely ridiculous things because you're both tired and stressed, and the hot dog debate is easier than talking about the real stuff. And you know what? That's fine too. Because an hour after the hot dog debate, we were laughing about it, making jokes, moving on. The movies show couples having deep, meaningful conversations where everything gets resolved with a kiss and a sunset. Real marriage is arguing about hot dogs and then eating ice cream together while watching a show you've both seen 3 times. It's not poetic, but it's real, and it's ours. The lie. Your spouse completes you. The truth. Your spouse is just another incomplete person. You complete me. That line from Jerry Maguire? Beautiful. Romantic. Absolutely terrible advice. Your spouse doesn't complete you. Because they're not complete either. They're just another human trying to figure things out. My wife doesn't have all the answers. She doesn't fix all my problems. She doesn't magically make me whole. She's got her own stuff. Her own insecurities. Her own bad days. Her own existential crises at 2 a.m. Some days, I'm supporting her. Some days, she's supporting me. Some days, we're both a mess and we just survive together. That's marriage. 2 incomplete people trying to build something together with their broken pieces. And somehow it works. Not because we complete each other, but because we complement each other. She's organized. I'm creative. She's practical. I'm a dreamer. She remembers birthdays. I remember random facts about sharks. Together, we make a functioning unit. Barely, but we do it. The movies sold us the idea of the one. This perfect person who fixes everything. Marriage taught me there's no perfect person. There's just the person you choose. Every day, even when they leave cabinet doors open. The lie. Romance never dies. The truth. Romance changes, and that's okay. In movies, married couples are always doing romantic things. Surprise dates. Love notes. Spontaneous trips to Paris. In real marriage, romance is different. Romance used to be flowers and fancy dinners. Now romance is my wife saying, "I already fed the dog, so I can sleep in an extra 20 minutes." Romance is picking up her favorite snack at the store without being asked. Romance is letting her have the last slice of pizza even though I wanted it. Romance is watching that show she likes even though I find it boring. because she had a hard day and it makes her happy. Grand romantic gestures? Those are rare. And honestly, they're exhausting. Real romance is small. It's daily. It's boring from the outside, but meaningful on the inside. Last week, I was sick. Like, really sick. And my wife took care of me. She made soup. She brought me medicine. She watched me be absolutely disgusting for 3 days and didn't complain once. That's not movie romance. That's better than movie romance. Because it's real. The passion fades. The butterflies calm down. The excitement becomes routine. But the depth, the comfort, the knowing someone will be there when you're at your worst, that grows. That deepens. That becomes something the movies could never capture. The lie. Marriage is the end goal. The truth. Marriage is just the beginning. We treat marriage like it's the finish line. The goal. The achievement unlocked. You date. You fall in love. You get married. The end. But marriage isn't the end. It's the start. It's the beginning of learning who someone really is. Not the dating version. The real version. It's the beginning of building a life together. With all the mess and compromise and unexpected challenges that come with it. It's the beginning of growing. Sometimes together, sometimes apart, but always trying to meet back in the middle. My marriage at year 1 was different than year 5. Year 5 was different than year 10. We've been through job losses, family deaths, health scares, financial stress, a global pandemic, arguments that felt like they might break us, moments of joy so pure they made everything worth it. We're not the same people who got married 12 years ago. We've changed, evolved, sometimes grown together, sometimes grown in different directions and had to find our way back. That's marriage. It's not a destination. It's a journey. A really long, sometimes boring, occasionally magical journey. And we're still figuring it out. The truth they should tell you. It's worth it. Here's what I wish someone had told me before I got married. It's going to be hard. Harder than you think. There will be days when you question everything. Days when you wonder if you made the right choice. Days when love feels more like stubbornness than passion. But here's what else. It's worth it. Not because marriage is perfect. It's not. Not because your spouse is perfect. They're not. Neither are you. It's worth it because there's something beautiful about building a life with another person. About having someone who knows all your worst parts and chooses to stay anyway. Someone who's seen you at 3 a.m. after a bad day, no makeup, crying about something stupid, eating cereal from the box, and still thinks you're worth it. Marriage isn't a fairy tale. It's not a romantic comedy. It's not a Nicholas Sparks novel. It's two people choosing each other, over and over, on the good days and the really, really hard days. It's fighting about hot dogs and then laughing about it. It's closing cabinet doors that aren't yours to close. It's learning that love isn't a feeling, it's a verb. It's something you do. Every single day. The movies lied to us. They showed us the highlight reel. Marriage is the blooper reel. The behind the scenes. The parts they don't show because they're not cinematic enough. But those parts? Those are the real parts. The true parts. The parts that matter. And I wouldn't trade them for all the movie romance in the world. So if you're married, you're not alone. We're all out here trying to figure it out. Fighting about sandwiches. Dealing with open cabinet doors. Choosing each other even when it's hard. And if you're not married yet, don't believe the movies. But don't be scared either. Marriage is messy and hard and nothing like they told you. And it's also the best thing I've ever done. Just maybe prepare yourself for the cabinet doors. Before you go, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me talk about my imperfect, beautiful, sometimes frustrating marriage. If this resonated with you, if you found yourself nodding along, laughing, or maybe tearing up a little, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Because I make videos like this. Real talk about real life. No filters. No pretending everything is perfect. Just honest conversations about the stuff we all go through but don't always talk about. Leave a comment below. Seriously, I want to hear from you. What's your cabinet door? What's that thing your spouse does that drives you absolutely insane, but you love them anyway? Or if you're not married, what's the biggest surprise you've learned about relationships? Let's build a community here. A place where we can be honest about the hard stuff and laugh about it together. Because we're all figuring this out as we go. Share this video with your spouse. Watch it together. Laugh together. Maybe argue about whether a hot dog is a sandwich. It's not. I stand by this. And if you know someone who's about to get married, or someone who's been married for years and might need to hear, "You're not alone," send this to them. Let them know it's okay that marriage isn't perfect. That's what makes it real. Follow me on social media if you want more of this kind of content. More real talk. More honest conversations. More stories about the beautiful mess that is being human. And most importantly, go tell your spouse you love them. Even if they left the cabinet doors open. Even if they gave you wrong directions today. Even if you're currently annoyed about something small. Tell them. Because at the end of the day, we're all just trying our best. And having someone choose you, imperfections and all, is pretty incredible. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for being part of this community. Thank you for letting me share my story with you. Now go close those cabinet doors. Or don't. Love them anyway. See you in the next one. Heart Snack fam, stay snacky. P.S. If you enjoyed this, check out my other videos about insert related topics. Real stories. Real emotions. Real life. And remember, marriage isn't the movies. It's better. Because it's yours.